We don't know how long they'll go without them, perhaps the whole first round, but that remains to be seen.
Pitch reportedly left the team and went to Spain for injection treatments to help speed up the heal.
Series without their leading scorer. The only other time happened back in 1986.
The most intense series I've ever played in outside of finals.
And I already had enough nervousness because I missed almost the entire year with an injury, and we were playing the Bulls, the defending champion, Chicago.
Of course, have been terrific at home all season, 28-13. But of course, Doncic and Reeves were on the court most of the time. They turn it over on the first possession. Josh Okogie gets inside, draws a foul. Depending on who you talk to, is there momentum coming into the playoffs? They were 9-1 in their last 10. I say no. The momentum ends at the final buzzer of game 82.
Also, weren't playing for anything. Really hard to take much out of it, other than both had really good offensive rhythm prior to the Lakers getting those injuries.
Well, both two teams met in the playoffs. That was in the bubble. So Smart to DeAndre Ayton, spins, turns, and scores.
Aside, everyone focuses on one goal. JJ Redick, when he talked to us earlier, he said, hey, only thing we have to do is not turn over the ball and offensive rebound.
A man starts on LeBron James.
He does, and you're going to see LeBron James operate in the post quite a bit now in this offense, because it's going to be hard for him to just go out and isolate and draw two, but he can certainly do that in the post against a variety of matchups that Houston will throw at him.
Luke Kennard knocks down. He's been a huge addition and continues to get more comfortable with his new team. Amen Thompson again, aggressive goes, can't get it, small. And Ayton.
So much better and more engaged when he touches the ball early in the game.
Jabari Smith now on James. He's going to see a lot of different defenders. Alley-oop ball knocked away. JJ Redick was saying, I'm sure everyone wants to play us. As Reed Shepard's first shot off the mark. Jabari Smith gets the offensive rebound. Trapped double team.
Any wounded animal, you're feeling sorry for yourself, this is an opportunity for the Lakers. If they can get this win at home, this is the opportunity that they have to take.
He knows all these people. They're the usual season ticket holders.
There's a tough young lady right there. That's right.
Jabari Smith well defended by DeAndre Ayton. Well, look at LA Lakers.
Well, you have to understand, he's got three guys that average 20 points a game on the perimeter. You're going to be the fifth, maybe sixth option on certain nights as LeBron James.
It allows LeBron James to get into that sweet spot from about 18.
Marcus Smart, another first-year Laker. His shot bounces around, hits the wire. He's with the Celtics. Alperen Şengün had his second All-Star appearance this year. Turns, spins, shot won't go. James
throws the ball ahead more for early seals. Their wings will contest and then leak out. LeBron and, of course, Luka throwing that thing ahead.
Jabari Smith nails the season so far. Smart gets it inside to James, falling away. Another baseline shot is good. They've hit 6 of their first 7. A hot start for the Lakers. Thompson pushing, shot is up, won't go. And a whistle, can't even hear the whistle right now, it's so loud. It's going to be an offensive foul on Amen Thompson as Marcus Smart got...
Had the defense shift toward the baseline. DeAndre Ayton saw the gap, ran right to it.
Şengün against Ayton. Another well-contested. Smart against Shepard. Inside to James, kicks it out, Hachimura, corner 3. Shepard, back up top, Şengün. Smart left open, can't hit that. Thompson grabs another rebound. Thompson is a fabulous rebounder. Grabs another rebound. Thompson is a fabulous rebounder. Şengün goes right at Ayton, gets inside and uses the glass. And he's got that bounce to his step. And of course, the key come playoff time, no back-to-back. There's Kennard. Kennard with his offhand.
Off touch to shoot a little hook shot runner off the glass. That's tough.
You mentioned Jabbar, and somebody does a sky hook. Shepherd leans in, knocks it down. It was at Golden State he had a 30-point game.
And the Rockets are much more intentional about running direct action for him without Kevin Durant on the floor.
LaRavia just 10 of 12 from the field. Thompson up top. Shepherd, quick release, nails the three. He's just a different player in his second.
Floating out there because you've got Amen Thompson driving right at DeAndre Ayton. Everything's under control in the baseline. Don't allow that one-pass kick out for a three.
James and Ayton connect right there. The center back with the Rockets. Shepherd searching, throws it inside to Capella. Shot clock down to 6. Leans in, left hand, banks that one.
This group with Luka, with Austin Reeves, especially have to start with his injury. But is there a better player in this league for you to say, hey, we need you to go be yourself? LeBron James steps up. The offensive end, whether it's to score or create for others, I don't think that there's a better person for it.
Lakers are 10 for 10 from two-point range, 2 for 4 from 3. Jabari Smith, he hits another one.
Houston playing very well offensively as it is. At some point, these two teams are going to start getting some stops, but right now they're both in incredible rhythm.
Beautiful pass, shot blocked by Thompson. Without question, one of the elite defensive players in the NBA. Lost the dribble momentarily. Been handling some point guard duties this year with Fred VanVleet out. Shepherd back to Thompson. That's not his strength, the perimeter game. But it's just a matter of time before Thompson's going to become an all-star. Kennard finds some room, knocks down another.
Tested by an athlete, so he pump fakes, gets into the lane for a much higher percentage shot.
Alley-oop to Capella. Kicks it back out, deflected by James, and throws it off Thompson. How about that hustle from the 41-year-old? He has inspired the 93rd playoff game, and it's the first time he's ever done that. Most assists in a single quarter in any playoff game he's ever played. The NBA record, by the way, in a playoff game for most in a quarter, John Stockton with 11.
And now the challenge begins with LeBron James out of the game. How do they initiate their offense? Great job right there by Marcus Smart. Perfect delivery to Jackson Hayes on the slip.
Smart had 10 assists in their final game. He is so pumped to be back here in the first.
And that first turnover happened on the first play of the game. So they've had a clean game since then, and that was one of the things that JJ Redick prioritized. Do not turn over the ball.
Tate and Eason have both come in now for the Rockets. Jabari Smith goes right at Smart. A lot of contact there, and another good jumper from Jabari Smith. The minute mark. And the Rockets are shooting 59% from the field. Kennard jumper, got another. He's 5 of
shooters in league history, but his reads right now and where he's getting to spots in the mid-range, really just exceptional. His ability to find the open space.
Şengün can't get it, fight for the rebound.
So when you look at this, it's like, yes, they've weathered that first punch, but do they have the offensive firepower to maintain for 48 minutes without KD?
And we'll have
Udoka, they act like it's business as usual and next man up. But when that man that's down is Kevin Durant, there's not a lot of next man up in that situation.
Holiday launches. That one won't go. His role is reduced, but here he is playing in the first quarter of game 1. Thompson, Şengün, another beautiful pass. Şengün, count it, and the foul. That's a gorgeous look from Thompson.
And that's the thing. Amen Thompson, he does such a good job.
He did. He would have been late, and it would have been too congested for him to get that shot off. That was an incredibly quick dive after he set the screen.
Thompson, during the regular season, averaged just over 5. Holiday getting some early minutes. Tough defender, Smart. And Holiday with the bump. He has made a huge impact on the overall defense of this Laker team. Well, despite shooting 83% from the field, the Laker lead is only 4. Şengün traveled, lifted that pivot foot. It's an excellent defender on Smart. Smart behind the back, James. 3 seconds. Couple of fakes falling away. Shot is up, won't go. Smith the rebound. And the first quarter comes to an end. LeBron James rotation again with 2 guards of Doncic and Reeves being out. Şengün the fake. Backs in, uses that left hand, comes up short. Tate, another tough rebound, gets fouled.
operate. These catches on the elbow, you're just at his mercy. That's just a simple jab step, and that's not a 25-footer. That's a 19-foot jump shot with a lean back. Not much you can do about it. Feel their pressure to this point.
Bronny James turns it over. James just 21 years old. He played 42 games during the regular season, 1 start, playing just about 9 minutes per game.
Said me being on the floor with him during the regular season, postseason, training camp practices, it's the best thing that's ever happened to me in my career. Above everything else, he said, that he has accomplished. He said the fact that Bronny has put himself in this position.
And now on some real playoff minutes out there together here in game 1. Eason guarding LeBron James. Gets into the paint. Shot is up, in and out. And Eason the rebound. But the Lakers have cooled off. They're down to 77% from the field. Şengün fouled by Jackson Hayes.
That's the second time, Legs.
You want a bit on this slow pump fake from the three-point line. Şengün is a 30% three-point shooter, and you're right there, even if he's...
Holiday falls down. He wanted a foul call. Şengün picked up by Bronny James. Holiday gets inside. The floater's up. Shot won't go. James. Holiday up in him. James gets inside, uses the left hand, rolls off the rim. Ayton the offensive rebound. LeBron James wants it against Holiday. There's a double team. Behind the back to Ayton. Gathers layup. No good, but a foul. What a pass from LeBron James.
And you watch the Lakers. They're trying to get LeBron in the post. Here he gets a double.
He feels that that's his greatest skill, is passing.
Yeah, I always thought that. He always was a guy to me that scored because he could, and he had to on teams he played on. But I think this really is what sets him apart. Chance to survey the weak side. That's what's going to happen. He's going to pick you apart.
Largest lead of the first half for the Lakers, and then Thompson goes to the left and shoots to the right. What a tip. Pass inside. James. Eason on him. They kick it back out. Vanderbilt hit a 3 already from the other corner. Decides against trying this time. Shot clock winding down. 2 on the 24. Pass inside. Does not get it off in time.
Go away, drop it in like it's easy. And that's even with a little bit of pressure from Bronny James.
Although I will say, I think...
Marcus Smart. Little hesitation move. Threw it behind Ayton. Still comes up with it. James to Vanderbilt. No hesitation this time. But well short. Both teams have cooled down after hot starts. Shepard. That's good. Reed Shepard, his second three-pointer. He's got 8 points.
Yeah, but not reacting in time. Reed Shepard is going to toe that up every time he gets that kind of space. You have to make him put it on the floor.
Smart goes right at Shepard. Back pass, Ayton.
Taking it right to the Rockets. They are living in the lane and collapsing their defense. Very few possessions in this game for the Lakers have felt rushed or forced.
Shepard misses that. Vanderbilt.
So he's going to shoot some more. He's going to be more aggressive. And if you're the Laker defense, you've got to get to his body to prevent him from getting those shots up.
Hachimura turns, shoots, scores. Thompson whips a pass inside to Capella. Shepard very aggressive, looking for a shot. Finds Thompson, and a blocking foul is going to be.
He got 3 points, but he's got 5 assists already. That's so huge for the Lakers, that because they're struggling, or they have trouble creating offense without their 2 leading scorers.
And very few.
78% this year, so he really has improved his perimeter game. Not the three-point ball yet, but overall, much better shooter.
Is that perimeter game the free throw? If you become a better free throw shooter, Legs?
I'll count it.
He has.
That's a big thing for him. As much as he attacks the glass and gets downhill, he better pick that number up.
Attacks. Hachimura right there. Capella too strong. Hachimura the rebound. Excellent interior defense that time. And we've got a foul back here as Eason is going to be
Best finishers in the league. One of the league leaders at dunks. LeBron James at 47 years old, able
10 assists already. And we'll sit down. So it's Hachimura, Smart, Kennard back in. LaRave
Without LeBron, it allows J.J. Redick to get him another blow right now for a couple of minutes so he can close the half.
Smart trying to take advantage of Reed Shepard. Gets inside and then scores from the paint. Second field goal for Smart. 5 points, 5 assists. Shepard shoots over Ayton. For the fake, sidestep. Up top, Kennard. Off the bounce. Kennard goes inside.
To shoot those threes, the bigs get stuck in the paint.
You know what happened, RJ? They had 2 or 3 opportunities where Ayton thought there was going to be a shot, but the closeouts were so good by Houston, they couldn't get the shot off, so Ayton gets caught in the lane hanging out. This is great right here. Great rotation, able to get that clean.
Not a big shot blocker, only 21 blocks all season, but that was a great defensive play. Shot clock winding down. Şengün has to throw it up. And Kennard gets the rebound. Quick outlet, Smart. Lakers look to run. Smart, trailer play to Ayton. Offensive foul. Şengün hustled back and drew the finger. Our first challenge here in this series.
You drop it off to the big, moving. I did not know that.
And of course, LeBron James has played against 11 different father-son combinations, including Jabari Smith. As beautiful pass, Smart to DeAndre.
Heels and reacting to that penetration, and DeAndre Ayton is just finding all kinds of space for these lobs.
He's 5 for 5. Shepard, cross court, Smith. He's hit a few from the corner. Fouled.
Şengün dropping, and Smart just continues to eat up that space, make Şengün commit, and by the time he does drop, stop the ball, turn, and then react off the ground.
No, that's the attack that they have to continue to go at. DeAndre Ayton, he can't get back there quick enough, and he can't elevate.
Smart with 6 assists, a bunch of them to DeAndre Ayton, who still hasn't missed a shot. Jabari Smith, meanwhile, he's the leading scorer for the Rockets with 9. He set his best, average almost 16 per game, 7 boards a game, played 77 games this year, and played a lot of minutes, 8th in the NBA in minutes. Taking advantage here in the second. Okogie back in. Kennard looking. Finds Laravia. Laravia spins. Double team. Good help from Şengün. Shot clock winding down. 2 on the 24. Hachimura just gets it off in time and does not hit the rim. 24-7.
The dribble hand off the ball, chain side to the floor. One tight closeout, and now you're deep into the clock. You get the turnover.
Shepard had nowhere to go. Excellent defense. Meanwhile, Smith, great hustle, took it away from Hachimura.
As we see LeBron James walking to the scorer's table right now.
You saw him get up, didn't you?
I did not see him get up. It's just simple math.
Şengün misses. Thompson guarding Smart. Now picked up by Shepard on the switch. Smart turns, bank shot, can't get it. Şengün the rebound.
Şengün needs to get himself more involved offensively. He's got 1 assist, 7 points.
Oh, Thompson to Amen Thompson. 5 on the 24. Şengün inside pass, and Okogie throws it down.
It looked like that in the first half.
Udoka calls him the hub. As Kennard, couple of fakes. Okogie, good defense. Poked away by Shepard. Laravia. Deal. Lakers, meanwhile, only 15 points. Smart gets inside. Okogie almost took it away, but Smart using his strength. Smart 7 points, 6 assists. Şengün drives between 2 defenders, gets his own rebound, back up, shot won't go.
You have to guard these possessions. That's 2 turnovers when you had opportunities to score.
Shepard runs into Smart. Lakers have 7 turnovers in the second, and Hayes picks
For the entire possession, 4 different guys ran around the cup. Pretty impressive.
You are on top of it, Legs. This guy doesn't miss a thing.
Talk about seeing the floor.
It's amazing.
Michelob Ultra, not today. Şengün now 9 points, 3 rebounds, 2 contusion, and missing game 1. Obviously, the Lakers without Doncic and Reeves. Okogie with the steal. Okogie's had some excellent defensive possessions. Thompson goes inside. Smart defends him beautifully.
He cut it to 4. So you did so much work. That's the difference between going into halftime with a 2 4-point lead and a 10 12-point lead.
Rockets the 6th rated deep on their pregame chat in terms of what they have to do, and that's protect the ball. Lakers have not done that here in the second. 40 seconds left here, first half. Holiday back in. Smart had it poked away, so gets it to James. James can't get it. Another rebound in the playoffs. Had ankle surgery. And then Thompson pulls back out. 4 on the shot clock. Thompson against Hachimura, gets inside, the runner is good, beautiful move, Thompson. He's got 8 points and it's a 2-point game. No fouls to give for the Rockets. Kennard, 3 seconds left, tried a banker, couldn't get it.
You know, how do you start playing offensively your game? And he said, obviously we've got to compensate for what's missing and do it in a different way. And he said that starts in transition. We got to convert.
17 minutes in that first half, 12 points, 4 boards. James had the 10 assists. Back up top, Marcus Smart fakes. Kogi with the foul. That's going to be his first.
On the first possession, Reed Sheppard gets going, knocks down a 3. Van Fleet loving it. But
Sheppard way outside, not that time. And their starting point guard didn't play. He had that knee injury prior to training camp. And as Jabari Smith tries a 3, that one off the mark. Year next camp. Smart, not a good shot. Ayton on the second effort. Looked like the ball.
The entire possession, just too long to keep off the glass.
Jabari Smith, Hachimura does a good job defending. Ayton, James Okogie. James just 6 points, but the 10 assists in that first half. Backs in, leans in, banks it home.
Particularly without Luka and Austin Reeves out there. And you see right there, he just steps through. Amen Thompson took a bad angle down on that trap. You've got to make sure you're toe-to-toe with the initial defender to force him to pass it.
Şengün couldn't get it. Ayton grabs the rebound, and then Şengün
struggling to score on the offensive end already. Just 19 points in that second quarter. To lose your other all-star to foul trouble. It also just messes up the rhythm of how you're trying to play.
Numbers so far. He was 3rd in the NBA in charges drawn, always doing the defensive stuff. Lakers led the NBA in that department at nba.com/bracket or on the NBA app. A lot of Santa Monica shots done.
Why not?
Laker lead. Thompson, Şengün not expecting it. Okogie though helps out. Kicks it out in the corner. Smith wide open 3, got it.
He looks him away with his eyes. That's just an easy shot.
James Okogie trying to fight through the screen. James spins and lost the handle. 3-on-1 break. Smith back for Thompson, throws it ahead. Okogie bank shot, he missed it. Too strong off the glass, and Kennard comes the other way. A 3-on-1 break. Only taken 9 3-pointers out of 40 shots.
Well, they're a low-volume three-point attempt team, as is Houston. This game was going to be decided in the paint with some timely three-point shooting sprinkled in for both teams.
Hachimura looks down low, pass deflected out of bounds.
Delivered in time.
Şengün with the block. Excellent defensive play from Alperen Şengün. And Thompson comes the other way. Okogie a 3.
Rui cuts backdoor. Reed gives a contest. Now where's your help? That's when Şengün comes over.
7.6 assists for Smart. Thompson inside. Şengün against Ayton. Backing in. Finds Thompson. Little floater in the paint's good. Hachimura, huge advantage against Reed Sheppard. He's going to get some help. Okogie comes to double team. Smart, extra pass. Kennard fake. Kennard fire. Kennard hit. His career. 5 on the 24. Sheppard looking for an opening. Ayton's guarding him. 2 on the shot clock. Sheppard drives inside. Just gets it off in time. Won't go. Şengün. And then Thompson 5 on the 24. Shot clock winding down again. Couldn't get it to fall. Fight for the rebound. Still loose.
The athleticism isn't just how high he jumped. It's how quick he is. It's his burst of speed. There's so.
Kennard. Thompson closes there. James. Tari Eason guarding him now. James backs in, overwhelms, banks at home.
Clearly somebody has to come. I think they were reluctant because the communication wasn't there. LeBron James will eat that up.
Sheppard falling away. Can't get it to fall. Kennard harassing Thompson. Here's Jabari Smith. And a reach in, gets knocked down. It's going to be the second team foul on.
Guaranteed shot.
Second foul on James. Thompson falls down. And a held foul. Game like this, which right now is just a 6-point game. As Smith and James pushing and shoving each other, it's going to be called on Jabari. Easily been a double foul. Instead it was a transition take foul, so that's why the 1 free throw. James inside with 5 minutes to go here in the third. Arabia in his first year signed a 2-year free agent deal. Time to check this Tuesday. Game 3 not till Friday. You can see down there's an extra day rest. Again, the Lakers seem to kind of like that. Maybe Doncic and Reeves comes back. Obviously lead up to 9. Ball deflected. James comes up with it. Throws a pass. What a beautiful pass. And then Shep, even a better defensive player than I thought. James backs in against Easton again. 1-on-1. Tate looking to help out, but doesn't want to leave Hachimura. James can't get to the fall. And Smith with a rebound. Shepard off the bounce. Tries again. Goes inside. Floater off the glass. Can't get it. Tate's tip. James. Pass deflected inside and stolen. Tari Eason goes at Hachimura. Back for Tate. Gathers and backs it home.
Attempts, but Luka Doncic takes almost 40% of those. So to be able to get to the line like this really is a gift. They'll take it.
Arabia knocks down the first. 41 last year, 52 this year, 52. Influenced in the San Antonio organization, 7 years as an assistant.
Well, that's because when he catches the ball, it helps blend the offense. He can make plays for himself off the dribble. He's a catch and shoot guy. Defenses rotate him
And make 2 or 3 out of 4.
and right now he's 2 for 2. That's where you want him to be more aggressive. He just is more of a percentage guy.
Tate drives in hard.
Of his left wrist to dislodge that basketball and prevent him from having an and 1 opportunity and forcing this.
He wasn't drafted in 2018. Didn't make the NBA till 2020. Played in Belgium, played in Australia. First couple of years, he started 135 games, averaged double figures.
Get the Amen Thompson that allow you to go get these high-level players. And you know what happens? Now the players come in and your role changes.
Smart gets inside with the left hand. Back.
Offensive rebounding as usual for Houston. 14 offensive rebounds, but the Lakers haven't really been decimated by those in terms of points they've given up off of the
Tari Eason drives inside, shut off, back up top. Şengün as we're under 2 minutes to go in the third. Holiday finds some room, flips it up, can't get it to fall.
No control in these moments.
Well, in the first half, the free throw advantage huge for the Rockets. Not the case here in the third. Smart misses that. Smart just 1 of 5. You can see upset with himself. And gets that one to go.
And the fouling right now by Houston has really been a big clamps on the Lakers. Instead, you're just letting them march to the foul line and get free ones.
Şengün guarded by Jackson Hayes. Spins. Hayes trying to stay with him. Blocked by Hayes.
Look at the difference here in this final 2 minutes. A little bit more deliberate by the Lakers.
Thompson with a steal. James in pursuit. Thompson inside. Blocked by LaRavia. As
Not might be. I'm going to say it is, but a lot of contact there to his upper back and the back of his head. Easily could have been called.
I agree.
Jabari Smith fouled. LaRavia.
Do you think we look good tonight?
I know we look good.
If you want guaranteed flowers, send them to yourself. You know it.
Oh, just stop it now. Vanderbilt couldn't hold on.
The free throw line here over the last few minutes, they haven't even really had to execute their half-court offense because some of these fouls are taken.
Well, they have an 11-point advantage. No Kevin Durant for the Rockets tonight. We hope to have him back for game 2. Thompson gets into the paint. Soft touch is good. James.
Really important for the Rockets to get a stop here without fouling and get this last quick possession to end the quarter.
LaRavia launches. Thompson grabs another free throw shooting this year. Last year, NBA All-Defense first team. His brother might make NBA All-Defense first.
He made baskets in the quarter. Really low number.
Well, missing those great scores as James tips it smart.
Continue to be aggressive.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Lisa. He's the game's leading scorer. This is his 29th playoff game as Hachimura misses. And then Thompson searching. Hachimura chasing. Thompson a crossover. And foul by Hachimura.
A lot better to close this gap. Şengün has to be better when he checks back in the game. Make him the focal point We haven't given the Lakers defense enough credit for how well they've played against the Rockets.
14, Thompson with 15, Smith with 14. Hachimura against Thompson. Trying to find some room. Tough contested shot.
And then when you look at their offense here, before the game, you lose Kevin Durant. So their defense has been maintained. They just need other people to step up, as you mentioned.
Thompson couldn't hold.
Players step up. Luke Kennard with 18. Rui Hachimura 5 for 8 for 12 points. So the
Nice ball screen or dribble handoff from there.
Kogi right up on James. James just 10 points. He's only taken 10 shots and a moving screen on DeAndre.
It's difficult when you're a big, man. You're just trying to get a little piece. There's not a lot of contact there. I didn't think he moved.
Sometimes it's hard to see which is illegal, which is not. Shepard drives inside, kicks it out in the corner. Thompson three-pointer. Air ball, thing up the floor. Great hustle from Kogi. Kennard switches, change direction, back out Hachimura. Pulls up, two-pointer. It's good. 14 for Hachimura.
Mid-range jump shooter, not a good one, a great one. When he gets that distance on his shot, he's so consistent.
Ball deflected out. Good ball denial from Thompson. Kennard eventually gets it back, fires up a three, pumps it in. Luke
Type of shot. This is a tough shot because the defender is closing on your shooting side, and it's so
in NBA history. And now with 21 points, he just picked up a foul. That's his first foul. Shepard throws it out of bounds.
Amen Thompson one time and forced him to take an air ball three from the corner. That time Kogi on the cut leads to a turnover.
Ayton traveled. Seventh
player, too.
Shepard gets inside. Kicks it out in the corner. Tari Eason a three. Got it. Still plenty of time remaining. Just under 8.5 left here in the fourth. James, long three-pointer. It's good. Shepard on the drive. Hook shot. Can't get it. Vanderbilt the rebound. Kennard on the break. Fakes drive. Shut off nicely by Smith. Kennard tries a three. Got it. Kennard's cooking right now.
LeBron James knocking down his first three. 13 points for the sending the lead to 16. Lakers up big with 7 to go.
What else do we got out there? Who can match those dance moves? Oh, there it is.
For Houston, this is not a team that's got a lot of wings that can knock down corner three-point shots. That's why you send 4 guys to the
Playoff game as a Laker. It's a playoff career high and the most he scored all season, both with Atlanta and with LA. Şengün just 3 of 13 from the field.
To Jackson Hayes and their defense on the two-time All-Star. It's not just him getting his rhythm. It's about how well the Lakers are playing defensively.
James runs inside, got the 11 assists. Another record as oldest.
It's funny when you're...
I don't think I do, actually. I was out before you start getting into the oldest category. I was out of the league.
Chance and MVP, but he misses. And a 14-point lead with over 7 to play. Şengün. Ayton now picks him up. Şengün uses that left hand, can't get it. Kennard, Hachimura, no hesitation, a three. And a rebound, Eason fouled by Vanderbilt. That's going to be. James will get a rest. He's played 32 minutes so far. So marked for the Lakers. It's Thompson, Shepard, Şengün, Eason, and Jabari Smith. For the Rockets, Şengün fakes and throws it down.
He expected there to be a defender rotating in front of him. He didn't see anybody there, so he took the extra dribble and finished with authority.
Kennard again, bang! Luke Kennard. And Vanderbilt and Şengün collide. Only played 32 games with the Lakers this season after the trade. They got him for Gabe Vincent and a second-round pick. As Şengün misses a free throw.
Something easy for somebody else.
As we approach the midway point here in the fourth, Smart to Kennard. Kennard again gets inside. Righty layup shot won't go. Ball tip. And still plenty.
Houston in a zone.
Smart kicks it out. James on the bounce. Back up top. Marcus Smart sidestep. His three-pointer's up. It's
Once you had the flyby by Thompson.
Şengün. Up top Smith. 4 on the shot clock. He lets it fly. Vander. James and Smith one-on-one. Backing in. Double team. Left-handed. It's got. And it's 96-80, equaling the largest of the game. Thompson inside, blocked by Hachimura. Eason right there, and he banks it home.
The only thing that's going to hurt you at this point are turnovers. You just have to make sure you get a shot on every possession. Take care of the basketball.
James, the hook shot. Vanderbilt trying to put some pressure on Shepherd.
And if you're the Lakers, you don't want to foul. You're in the bonus now. You want to defend without fouling.
Jabari Smith, short, up top to James. James finds Smart. Inside Ayton. DeAndre Ayton falling away. Şengün back out to Eason. Eason a crossover. Fancy move. Gets inside. Counted and one. Tari Eason with a gorgeous.
Again, he was getting pressured up the court, relieves the pressure. Great crossover to get to your left hand, the strong finish. I thought Jabari Smith was a little too aggressive trying to get those three-point shots, to get downhill, to get some buckets, and to put pressure on the Lakers.
Eason off the bench. He's 5 for 5 from the field. He's got 9 rebounds as well. Lakers want a good break for the Rockets as Jabari Smith will shoot too.
You got a chance for a 4-point trip here.
Ayton. Watch here as he's going to push Jabari Smith, but it looks like Şengün pushes Ayton from behind.
And Houston's defense more than capable enough at stringing together stops. The offense is another question, but their defense is good enough to lock in.
James wants it as Thompson right there. Down to 3. James falling away, puts it up, puts it in.
Against an all-defensive player. When you're #1 all-time in regular season and play
Rebound. 17 points, 12 assists, and 8 boards. 14-point lead, under 3 to play. Şengün a 3. Can't get it to fall. James the
game than anybody on the floor. And you know he's going to be a dual threat. And he's picking his spots here late to try to close the deal as a scorer.
Şengün fouled. Shot.
3-point line of the corner.
Well, that's what you also have to lean back that far to get away from Amen Thompson. That's his athleticism. That's how quick his jump.
The degree to which you are fading away and the basketball traveling in the opposite direction, to be able to shoot that the proper distance, incredibly difficult when you fade that much.
Off minutes. Şengün drives on Ayton, goes across the lane, layup's good.